Hi! Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Izzy. Welcome to another TBR video. If you saw my last TBR video, it was like Google picks my TBR. Let me just say that I haven't read any of those books. Actually, I started reading one and then I got distracted and started reading other books. But in my defense, I have none. We're doing another TBR video, but I'm also doing a little spin on it. Literally. I thought it would be fun to have a randomized spinner pick my TBR for January. Or just pick my TBR in general. I guess it doesn't have to be for January because I didn't do that for December. I think we should just pick 3 books that will be on this TBR. Or should we do 4? Okay, you talked me into it. We'll do 4. How this is gonna work is I'm gonna have 2 types of spinners. The first spinner is going to be like what type of reading I'm gonna be doing. So what that means is I could either have a physical TBR book, I could have a Kindle Unlimited book, an audiobook, a library book, or dealer's choice, which means I get to pick. That is what we're gonna do first. So let's go ahead and spin for the first book. Okay, so my first book is an audiobook, which kind of, I'm not sure what book I'm gonna pick because I didn't make a spinner for audiobook. Oh well, I'll figure it out and I'll let you know what book I choose. Let's spin for the second book. Okay, so now I got library, which is great because actually I just got a library book and I haven't read it yet. So I think we're gonna do that one and we'll tell you which one that one is for my third book. Okay, we got physical TBR. So for this one and for the Kindle Unlimited, I actually put all of my TBR physical books and Kindle Unlimited books in a different spinner so we could spin. So I technically am not choosing this one, I'm letting the spinner choose it. This is my entire physical TBR. There might be some books I forgot. Hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, there are like a couple of books that I forgot to put because I didn't see them. But these are like most of the books. Let's go ahead and spin. Oh my god, what the heck? The universe must want me to read this book so bad. I got Emma by Jane Austen, and if you saw my last video, this was a book that was picked as well. Out of literally look how many there are, and I got one that I had been picked from last TBR. Apparently I have to read Emma. Like the universe is telling me I need to read Emma by Jane Austen. This is what I'm gonna be reading for my physical TBR book. Wow, that is weird. I didn't look, whoa, that was weird. That's my first try, that was weird. We're gonna spin for the last book. Okay, Kindle Unlimited. I love my Kindle Unlimited. I do be reading a lot of smut on Kindle Unlimited. So I have a lot of variety. Most of these are like smut books. And then like I have a couple like random other books. So let's spin to see what we got. This is not a smut book. This is the Firekeeper's Daughter. Wow, I was not expecting to get that book. Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Bowley. Honestly, I really don't know what this book is about. I know it's a fantasy. Oh, it's a Goodreads 2021 winner. Let's just kind of go over all of the books that I have as I've picked everything out now. My first book, I got an audiobook. So for that one, I chose The X Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This one is like about like these 2 friends. They have a podcast together and they like talk about their exes and like romance advice, I think. This was like super popular last year or 2020. I don't really remember. I think it was either last year or 2020. And I still have never read it. And I was like, you know what? It's like a cute short book. It's 11 hours. Well, not That doesn't sound short. I'm listening to that book. For my library book, I actually already had this on, I was already gonna read this. I picked library. I had library, so I was like, okay, might as well. That book is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I have not read the Caraval series. I don't know if you're like technically supposed to, but people say you should read that first before you read her. Like, this is like the spin-off series of Caraval or Caraval. I don't know. I just have no like actual desire to read that. But okay, you guys, I saw Haley Pham. I followed her on Goodreads and she was like 5 stars. I love this. And then she rated the second book 5 stars. I love this. And you know what? I've been really in the hankering for a series that gives me such good vibes. And I did read that you don't have to read Caraval before this series. So you can read this as a standalone. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if it'll object to anything, but that's what I'm going to do. And then I spun for my physical TBR, which it chose Emma by Jane Austen. Don't know how I got this one again. I'm going to actually read it. The last spin I had was Kindle Unlimited. And that one spun for The Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Bowley or Bowley. I don't know what that one's about, but I've heard some things on TikTok, so we will see. Those are all the 4 books that I spun for January, my January TBR. I know the spinners spun for some of the books that I'm going to read this month, but also I'm going to show you the other books that I'm planning on reading for January, because why the frick not? Why not? In my last TBR video, this is also a book I was supposed to read that I haven't read yet. I don't know why, but I've really been wanting to, and that is the Legendborn book, but it's a series, and I just got the second book. I got Legendborn and Bloodmark. These are 2 books that I definitely want to be reading for January. I've just heard so many good things about Legendborn, and like I said, I've been really in the hankering for like a really good fantasy series, and obviously I just got Bloodmarked, Legendborn, Bloodmarked by Tracy Deonn. I got both. I want to read them now. Another book that let's just say this has been a failed TBR last month, and we won't talk about last year, okay? We won't talk about it. Also in that TBR video, I had Jane Eyre, which I did not know it was supposed to say Jane Eyre, and I was saying Jane Eyre. Don't give me shit about it, okay? I know it's Jane Eyre now, okay? I didn't know that. Well, I started reading Jane Eyre, but I want to finish it, obviously, this month. So far, I've been liking it. It's very good. I have 2 Kindle Unlimited books that I've been wanting to read. The first one is From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. Zapata. So fun. This is like an ice skating romance. Actually, I started this book and then I never finished it, so I want to finish it this month. And then the other Kindle Unlimited book I want to read is Throttle by Lauren Asher. I've read the fine print series so far. I'm so excited for the 3rd book. Wait, does that come out this month? Throttled is like her racing series. I've been wanting to read this for a while, so I was like, I'll read it. My goal for 2023 is to read 100 books. That is my Goodreads goal. I read 80 books last year, so I'm gonna see if I can read 100. All I have to do is 20 more books. And I did the math. If I read 8 books, that sounds like a lot. If I read 8 books a month, I can hit 100. I don't know how, wait, can I? Wait, that doesn't seem correct. Not me doing the math right now, hold on. 12 times 8 is 96. Okay, I have to read a little bit more than, I have to read 8 books a month plus an extra 4. Then I'll get to 100. But I've never read this many books before. Cheer me on, follow me on Goodreads, and keep up with what I'm doing. Let me know down below in the comments, what are you planning on reading for January? And also let me know, do you guys like these themed TBR videos? I don't know, or would you rather me just tell you what I'm planning on reading? I'm usually pretty good at keeping to a TBR or what I plan on reading. Sometimes I'm not. Like last month, I was not good at it. What do you guys want to see? What other videos do you want to see in 2023? Oh my god, that rhymes. What videos do you want to see in 2023? I really want to know. That was really lame. Okay, I'm acting like my mother right now. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.